Classic Restos is proudly brought to you by Shannons Insurance, where you can sign up for the Shannons Club, and Penrite Oil, offering technical assistance 7 days a week.
Hello and welcome to another interesting episode of your favourite TV show, Classic Restos, brought to you by Shannons Insurance and Penrite Oil. As you know, Shannons Insurance offer us as the enthusiasts just so much more. And what would you expect after a company is ran by enthusiasts such as ourselves? You can take advantage of promotions, giveaways, trips overseas, and an opportunity to sign up to become a member of the Shannons Club. The Shannons Club really is interesting and an opportunity to interact with fellow enthusiasts. Why not pick up the phone and give Shannons a call for a quote and for more information on 134646, and you can also find out more when you visit Shannons online at shannons.com.au. And when it comes time for the finest in oils, coolants, fuel additives and so much more, you cannot go past Penrite. They've been established since 1926. They've stood the test of time. Australian made, Australian owned. How good is that? And the Penrite Technical Assistance Team is there to help us 7 days a week. Why not find out more when you visit Penrite online at penriteoil.com.au. And oil right, use Penrite, simply a better class of oil. And on today's show, I have something brand new for you. And when I say brand new, it's the launch of a brand new car club. And it's simply unique timing that I was available to cover their event. Don't forget too that existing and new car clubs can be found at the Shannons Club. But now it's time for something priceless. Welcome to the Timeless Classic Car Club. A group of just 35 enthusiastic people got together to form the club, and today we're at a private location in Victoria for members only to mark the event. It doesn't matter what type of vehicle it is. If it's timeless, it may be here. The TCCC was established November 2013 by a fella by the name of Alex, and a lot of friends were scattered throughout different car clubs, so Alex thought he'd start his own club. It has a maximum of 35 members. The TCCC is an opportunity for family and friends to come together to share a common interest in many things, not just cars. The Timeless Classic Car Club has wasted no time in already raising funds for charity. The automobile has always brought people together. It did in the early 1900s, and over 100 years later, the concept of the automotive marvel is still uniting people. Time for Alex now, the president of the Timeless Classic Car Club. How are you, Alex?
Very good today, Fletch.
That's the way, mate.
Good to see Melbourne sticks to its guns with its great weather.
Yeah, isn't it beautiful? Eh? Freezing one day, colder the next.
Welcome to our first and last Classic Car Club show.
Don't say the last one. Don't say the last one. Now, tell us about what you guys are trying to achieve with your club.
Well, it's our year anniversary today. What happened was we got 35 members. Everyone knows each other, but before I started the club, everyone was in their own club.
Yep.
So we had 2 people in this club, 3 people in that club. And I think Shane and Mick and Helene and a guy, Paul, across the road said, why don't we just do our own? So we did. So we made our own club and everyone knows each other. So we're keeping it small so everyone knows each other. Yep. Look, some members haven't got cars. Some have got 10 cars, some have got 2 cars.
Yep.
It's worked out pretty well in the end. We unfortunately, every time we have a show it rains, but what do you do? That's Melbourne.
Now, Alex, what is nice as well, it doesn't matter what type of vehicle, mates are just welcome.
Yeah, look, we only take people who know someone. You've got about 4 or 5 people in the club, and the cars, it doesn't really matter what car you got. Yeah. If it's a 25-year-old car, but we prefer chrome bumpers.
Yeah, that's the one.
Where we normally donate a lot of our profits to charities. Last year we did the Children's Hospital Appeal. This year we're not too sure, depending on how much funds we raise again today. So we normally, maybe cancer, usually cancer and stuff like that, but we try and we don't make any money. The bank account is usually low because we don't keep anything. We usually spend it all on other things and charities too, which we want to maintain too in the future.
Well done, Alex. It's just another car club doing some great things. Good on you, buddy. Thank you.
Thanks for being here today too.
Thanks for the invitation.
Not a problem. Thank you.
Moving through Shane's place as we do. It's only a small place. Doesn't take long to get from the front to the back. Only a few days. How are you, mate?
Good, mate. How are you?
Good. You've taken me up the back here. This is your man cave. Beautiful. You've done a great job.
Thanks, Fletch.
Tell us about it.
Well, it's taken a few years to get it to this stage. Just over the years, just finding things on the internet and just slowly filling it up.
Yeah, this is the place for therapy, isn't it?
Yeah.
You come here for a bit of an escape.
Sure do, mate. Yeah, we spend a lot of time. I spend more time in here than inside. Yeah.
Why would that be?
Well, I've got all my memorabilia and cars and,
Speaking of which, as we work our way around, start off with the Camaro here. Tell us quickly about the car.
I bought the car about 3 years ago. Needed a bit of work. I'd done all the work in here, stripped it right down, and had a mechanic and auto electrician who were friends of mine that come out and do a bit of work. My friend Alex and I did all the body work and preparations, and we slowly started putting it back together.
It's awesome, in terms of practicing what you preach. I mean, with the Timeless Classic Car Club, and this could almost be the headquarters in some respects.
Yeah, well, we have a lot of meetings here and get-togethers, a lot of drinks, and every now and again just to get together with just pizza.
A lot of drinks.
Yeah.
Some meetings, some get-togethers, a lot of drinks.
A lot of drinks, and then a few more drinks, and it's good.
Tell us about the Harley Davidson there, Shane.
I bought the Harley a couple of years ago. Always liked Harleys, and just thought of running out of room as far as cars and that, so I thought it'd be good to put a bike in there. Still add to the chrome.
The Pink Series 62 there, what's the deal there?
Mate, I've been an Elvis fan all my life, and just one of the things I had to have.
How does it make you feel owning a car with that much exuberance?
Feel very good. There's a funny story once that when I first bought it, just made myself a coffee, sat in there, and I could see my wife walking around just looking for me. She didn't know where I was, and at the last minute, she's caught me on the corner of eye, and I was just sitting in there, just enjoying the car. It's very comfortable.
Shane, we work our way around. We've got the dining area over there. Tell us quickly how that came about.
Well, it's just part of the I've always liked the retro look, and that's just one of the things that had to have in here. So
It just makes the man cave, doesn't it?
it does, yeah. A lot of things. I mean, a jukebox. I've got a miniature jukebox over there that I've had since I was 14. So then eventually bought the bigger one and just started adding from there.
And we end with the last car here in this man cave, the kit car.
Kit car, yeah. Two of the things that I grew up was David Hasselhoff and Knight Rider and all that was a dream. And so as soon as I looked into it, started to build a car. So I pretty much built that from scratch too.
Where did you get it from originally?
I bought the car from Melbourne, from New South Wales, sorry. And then brought it over here, stripped it down. All the accessories, the electronics and all that were coming from the States, a guy in Florida. And we slowly started putting it together. It was a 3-year project. But yeah, I've grown up with Knight Rider, so as soon as I found that it was possible to have one, got started on it.
How does it drive as a car?
Beautiful.
Does it talk to you like on the TV show?
Michael, be careful. My sensors indicate.
Kit talks, he has a mind of his own. I have seen that you can get programs where the car will respond back to you and all that kind of stuff, but haven't gone that far with it yet, but maybe sometime in the future.
As long as it doesn't choose to divert itself off the freeway doing 110.
That's true, yeah. But
Good on you, Shane. Well, look, we'll move around the group. Thank you so much for your time here today and sharing the man cave. It's you've done a great job, mate. Well done.
thanks, Fletch. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate it.
Thanks, mate. For the best in classic vehicle, home and contents insurance, you can't go past Shannons. Why not pick up the phone and give them a call for a quote? 134646. Go to Shannons online. Sign up to become a member of the Shannons Club. See more when you visit shannons.com.au. Penrite, the technical assistance team, is there to help us 7 days a week. Been established since 1926, Australian made and Australian owned. Find out more at penriteoil.com.au. Stay in your favourite chair. I'll be back in just a moment with more Timeless Classics. Moving through on today's show, we have a Cougar. How are you, Helena?
Thank you, Fletch. Hi, good. How are you?
Yes, it's a 68 Cougar. Beautiful car.
Thank you.
You love it, don't you?
I love it.
Okay, now you were on Classic Restos quite a while ago. You've done some things to the car since then. Why don't you share that with us?
Okay, we've resprayed the car. I've taken it back to the original Mercury Cougar. I think it's a Ford Polar White.
That'll do.
Yeah, so I took it back to that. So a friend of mine helped. We stripped it back, took it to a paint guy.
A paint place to have it painted as you would have, yeah?
You know, those people. And he stripped it back. We put back the vinyl top. And inside, just put a new vinyl inside, put new carpet, and that's all we did. Got some new beautiful wheels, the original Mercury wheels, and she's ready to go.
Nice car to drive.
Love it. Drives beautifully. It's a 390 big block GT.
Oh, she got that right. There's no doubt about it. It must be nice to drive. You don't see many of these Cougars around either, do you?
No, I've seen a few at shows, but not the GTs, like just the XR7s.
Yeah. Just your thoughts on the Timeless Classic Car Club.
I'm secretary of the Timeless Classic Car Club. We put this club together. A few of our friends put this club together. Love it. So far, we've really had a good time.
Well, good on you, Helena, for attributing to keep it all happening.
Thank you. Fletcher, what blew us away when we were doing the car up was the dash. We were pulling all the car apart, ready to have it sprayed, and we noticed it was like a vinyl coating, like a thick timber vinyl that was glued onto the dash. So we pulled that off and it found that we had the original dash in the car. So I just polished it all up and it's come up beautiful.
When it comes time for additives and coolants, which one suits your vehicle? Well, here's a message from one of my major sponsors that may help you find the answer.
Can't find the right coolant for your vehicle? Take this for example. Universal Top-Up Premix can be mixed with any coolant and it won't discolour or degrade the original coolant that's in the vehicle. This and many other products, including OEM-approved coolants, can be found in over 5,000 retailers in Australia, New Zealand, Europe and in the United States of America.
Here we have a true classic, a 1963 AC Ace. This is the last of the 6 cylinders, and for this particular car we use a HPR 30, 20W60 high in zinc. If you're into your classic motorcycles, this being a 1951 BSA, we recommend an Enduro 4-stroke 25W70. Here again we have another nice little classic. This is a 1959 Triumph TR3. Penrite specifically make an oil exactly for this car. And if you have a serious need for speed, this 1983 Cheetah, Cosworth powered, needs the ultimate in protection. The 1010s range covers that.
If it's all too hard and you're not sure of the product to put in, the technical assistance line is there 7 days a week to help you find the right product for the right application.
Now, for more information and a whole lot more, contact the major sponsor via classicrestos.com.au. Now, moving through now to a guy that's got it bad. He just doesn't bring one Cadillac to a show. How many, Tony, does he bring?
6.
He brings 6. 6 Cadillacs. Why not? I've got to ask, Tony, what do you do for a job?
Lift mechanic.
A lift mechanic. Yeah. That'd have its ups and downs, wouldn't it?
Heaps.
Yeah. Do you think that in time you'll be elevated to another position within the company?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's good. Loosen the bloke up a little bit. How'd you get 6 Cadillacs?
No, I had a Chevy years ago, 57, and we went to a park once and there was a caddy there. I loved it, and I thought I'd have one of those one day, and we ended up with a few of them. So.
Yeah, well, starting from the first one, just run us through the years and the makes of these caddies.
The green one's a 59 Eldorado Seville coupe, obviously. The rare model. They only made 2,100 of these. The green one's got the 365 in it, 4-speed auto. It's all original. The white one here, the 57 convertible. It's a Series 62. Once again, original engine, still left-hand drive. Yep. Then we've got the 56 convertible. It's a Series 62, 1956, 365 cubic inch. Also 4-speed auto. We've got the 49 convertible up beside the 55 there. 331 cubic inch, first overhead valve V8. Automatic also. Then we've got the 49 Sedanette sitting beside it. Just a bit of a rat rod, running a Chevy engine in it. 350. And then we've got the 59 coupe down the end, 390 cubic inch, 4-speed auto, all original also, Fletch. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I'm not doing much today, Tony.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure having you on the show, mate. I mean, they're beautiful cars. It's a credit. I mean, we've got to take our hats off to him, don't we?
Thanks, Fletch. Keep up the good work. Great show, mate.
If you can see yourself joining me in 2015 on a Fletch tour, have a look at this.
You deserve a Fletch tour. See the amazing Ford, GM and Chrysler Nationals at Carlisle events, along with museums and private collections in beautiful Pennsylvania, USA. Then it's the Motown city of Detroit and its region, taking in more die-hard stuff with incredible history. Rounding off with the Woodward Dream Cruise, the largest moving car cruise in the world.
It just makes it so much easier on yourself when Fletch picks you up, drives you around.
Laughs, lots of laughs.
More than what I expected.
I'm definitely coming back again.
Go to classicrestos.com.au and click on the Fletch Tours icon for more information. Hope you're enjoying today's show. Back with more after this.
Time for a little bit more girl power on today's show. We have Katia. How are you, Katia?
Very well, Fletch. How are you?
Good, thank you. Tell us about your gorgeous Buick.
Well, I actually got married in a Buick. I fell in love with the Buick and I actually bought a Buick.
That's a pretty strong statement to start the interview. It's so opulent. I mean, what's it like to ride in?
It's absolutely beautiful, really comfortable. You feel like you're in an armchair and you've just got so much room, and it's just a cruising car and it just purls along. And it's just fabulous. We have the whole family together, and we go on picnics, and it's just absolutely wonderful. I just really enjoy being in the car. And it's gorgeous. It's black. It's got the massive chrome. You can't ask for anything more. And it's got the V8 engine, so it's a straight 8. So it's just wonderful.
So tell me, Katia, where were you at your stage of life when you started getting a passion for these big lounge room cars?
Well, I've always had the passion for the lounge room cars. I've always had the passion for the muscle cars. I think my favourite car was the SS Camaro. And then I also fell in love with the Mercedes-Benz, the 1960s convertible Mercedes-Benz. And then...
They're pretty cool, actually.
Oh, they're wonderful. And also, my father was into the old cars. So he always used to have the old big cars. And that's where I fell in love with the Buicks. So
isn't that wonderful? You fell out of the big car tree and you hit every branch on the way down, didn't you?
Exactly. And I married the right guy who was into the cars. And, yeah, just haven't looked back.
That helps, doesn't it?
It does. It really does help.
Good on you, Katia. And it's nice to see you brought the family with you today as well.
Yes, I did. I brought all my 5 children. My husband's here, of course, and yeah, we're just here to have a really good time and get together with friends.
This is certainly making today's episode a little bit of a difference, and thanks for coming on, Katia. Good on you.
Welcome. Thanks, Fletch.
Time for Phil. Pretty rare car here, 1971 E38 Charger. How you doing, Phil?
Yeah, awesome, Fletch. Welcome to Melbourne, sunny Melbourne.
Thank you very much. It's hanging in there, isn't it?
It is. It's come good finally with a bit of sunshine.
Yeah. I should go into the chamois business. Now, Phil, a very unique car. Tell us the story here.
1971 Charger E38. It's one of 16 factory order built cars. They were built for Bathurst in 71. It's the only silver car that was built out of those 16 factory order cars. So yeah, pretty unique car.
Now, because it's a media car, all the options too, Phil. Big tank.
Yep, yeah, it comes out with all the options, Fletch. It's even got a radio. A lot of the race cars didn't have the radio, so it's got a radio, got the big tank, got the performance engine, got the handling kit, got all the brakes, all the booster, got everything.
Back in the day down Conrod, got to be able to listen to 2SM. At Bathurst I wouldn't have got 2SM, but you know what I mean. Fancy that, a performance car with a radio. I mean, a lot of them, as you say, they were radio delete, weren't they?
They were, and this was the media car, so this is the car that was given to the media to launch the car in 1971. So there's media articles that are written back in 71 that advertised this car driving from where they launched it in South Australia, Melbourne Raceway. Driving it to Sydney and then from Sydney down to Melbourne. So yeah, pretty unique car.
So Phil, how did you find it?
Just searching around for a couple of years, Fletch. Always had a bit of a passion for the most cars. I loved them back in the day. Like I said, I think they were a little bit unlucky not to have any success on the racetrack, but they definitely had the performance and the technology with the way they set up the engines and the Webbers.
Well, look, the 265 and the triple Webbers. I mean, they won in their class. I mean, they cleaned up in New Zealand on the tighter circuits as well.
Yeah, they did really well when they launched them, and a couple of the other non as popular racetracks, but at Bathurst didn't have any success. I think the best they got was 7th outright.
There's no doubt about it. It's a track for the V8 Bathurst, isn't it?
It is, and I think they were a little bit underdone on Conrod, but up through the corners and a little bit let down on the torque compared to the big V8s. But hey, she's an awesome car to drive.
What a piece of history you have, Phil. Thank you so much for being on today's show, mate. Good on you. Thanks for turning up here today to this bloke's front lawn.
Awesome, Fletch. It's great to be at Graceland.
Yeah. I mean, does it happen here every weekend? I mean, am I missing out?
Every second weekend when the weather's good.
Well done, Phil. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Fletch. Cheers, mate.
Time now to move on to the blue oval camp, we have a Ford, a 63 Falcon Sprint. It's not just a Sprint, it's a convertible. How are you, Joe?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. And yourself?
Good, mate. Good. Love the car. Nice interior. The red, got the top down. What a cool ride.
Oh, yeah, the best, mate. Can't get better.
How long have you had it?
5 years now.
Yeah, what do you love about it?
Oh, just cruising.
Yeah.
Just the cruising, mate.
Good car?
Oh, yeah, it's good, yeah. Needs a bit of work, but it's all good, yeah.
Joe, what have we got up front under the hood?
Yeah, just a 260 V8. Yeah,
260?
Yeah, just a standard 260, 2-speed auto. Just nice, like I said, just a nice cruiser.
How cool is that? I mean, 260s are pretty rare in the water now. I mean, they're usually 289s, but the 260, obviously the earlier V8, and it's good that it's been retained.
Yes, it's good to see that it's the factory V8, and yeah, couldn't get better, like I said, mate. Yeah.
How cool are you? Like, I mean, back in 63, imagine having one of these brand new Falcon Sprints. They weren't actually sold out on the Australian market.
No, they weren't. We never had the V8 here. We've always had the 6-cylinder, but it's all good. It's all good, mate.
Good on you, mate. Well, look, I hope you have a good time here today, although it's just about drawing to a close, but what a little turnout here today.
No, it's been great. It's been great. Thank God the weather's held out, but we're all good.
Good on you, Joe. Thanks for coming with your Falcon, mate.
Thanks very much, mate. Have a good day, huh?
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Time now for Lucky Phil. How are you, Phil?
Yeah, good, thanks, Fletch. Good, mate.
That's the way, mate. Got to be lucky. 1970 Coronet RT. Have a look at this. Before we go any further, the name of the paint.
Go Mango.
Go Mango. How cool is that? These were cool cars. I mean, we're talking full-size cars at the very biggest as a performance car. 1970, the United States of America, of course. And, well, we don't have to ask what power's up front.
It's a 440 Magnum, yeah. Torque flight transmission with a donor rear end. Yeah.
Talk about hamburger with the lot. Now, tell me, Phil, how long have you had it? And you must feel pretty chuffed with the fact that you found it.
Yeah, well, I've had it for about 12 months, and it came from Missouri, fast lane cars out in Missouri, and yeah, shipped it over, and that was the story there, and very happy with the car.
We look inside. We've got the beautiful black interior, as always, synonymous with these types of cars. A little bit of wood grain up the centre console there, and obviously the stick shift there with the the automatic shifter there. Also the courtesy lights on the side of the console. I've always admired those. I just think they're a neat touch as well.
Yeah, just a bit of class to the car, I think. Yeah.
There's no doubt about it, Phil. I mean, it's a big car. I mean, it could almost wear its own postcode.
No, it's pretty big, but I'm getting used to it now, and left-hand drive, getting used to that, so it's really good.
The nose cone gets to wherever you're going 10 seconds before you do.
That's right, yeah. But
you love it, I can tell.
No, it's good. It's good, yeah. Fletch, no, very nice.
Good on you, Phil. Well done, mate.
Thanks very much, Fletch.
Got to love a Mopar like this. Got to love all the Mopars. They're all such nice cars, but these are just so bizarre. I mean, it all gets back to just their size and still classed as a performance car.
Yes.
It's just amazing back in the era.
Oh, very nice, yeah, very good. Yeah, well, thanks for your time, Fletch.
You enjoyed, Phil.
Thanks, mate. Thank you.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed this week's episode, the 2014 Timeless Classic Car Show event here on the front lawn of the Gracelands residence. And I'm sure you'll agree that Alex and Shane have done a wonderful job in pulling this little car show together. ClassicRestos.com.au is the website that you need for the DVD boxed sets of the show. Classic Restos merchandise, contact information on joining us on a Fletch tour in 2015, and of course the major sponsors as well. As I say at the end of every show, no matter where you're watching from, until next week, please ride and drive safe. I'm Fletch, and I thank you very much for watching. You can like and follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/Classic Restos TV and watch catch-up episodes at shannons.com.au. Classic Restos is proudly brought to you by Shannons Insurance, where you can sign up for the Shannons Club, and Penrite Oil, offering technical assistance 7 days a week.